Hi everyone. So, I have heard a lot of FNAF theories throughout the years. Some good, some bad, some that don't even make sense, some that make sense, some that are absolute. Some that make sense that make the story simpler, or parts of it. And some of the theories that don't make sense absolutely frustrate me. And one of them is about Golden Freddy. Why do people keep talking about this character constantly? Similar to Midnight Motorists or the Shadow animatronics or anything else. Why? I just want to make the record straight. Leave Golden Freddy, and by extension, Cassidy, alone. Seriously, why? I do want to point out some things that do actually make sense. Like, for example, Golden Freddy being in Fredbear Springlock suit and Cassidy being Springlocked would actually make sense, especially since Cassidy appears, goes to the safe room where the other spirits are waiting. She follows around William until William gets into the Spring Bonnie suit and presumably dies. And maybe Cassidy wanted William to have a taste of his own medicine, of what she suffered from. And you know what? That's fitting. That's perfect, in a way. Now, the recent theory that I watched said about William Afton having a heartbeat, and that he didn't actually die. He was still alive. And I watched another theory about Springtrap becoming Scraptrap, and well, I remembered this fondly, and that William Afton, due to remnant that William Afton experimented on, it caused him to still be alive. The remnant caused William to survive his brain locking but he still became Springtrap. He did not possess his own body. That doesn't even make any sense. Especially similar to Michael. Like, how would you possess your own body? Seriously? Anyway, there was a theory about the number 14th, which this person said about Springtrap, and that William Afton rebuilt himself by using the Golden Freddy suit, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, what? What? How does that even make sense? Similar to other theories involving William Afton repairing himself or coming back to life, having a new body from another animatronic suit. Like, why? Comparatively, looking at Springtrap, Scraptrap, and then Burntrap, look at them. Especially since people back then thought that the Mimic was Burntrap, but also Glitchtrap. Which doesn't make sense, because Burntrap has a human skull. Does the Mimic? No. So they're separate characters, especially the way they look. Obviously. Let me tell you something. I saw about how the 5 missing children were killed. Susie screamed. Jeremy fought William but died. Gabriel hid. And Fritz ran for his life. And as for Cassidy, she was decapitated. Mainly due to in FNAF 2 with the Golden Freddy head. Which, I mean, mostly from my perspective, and what would actually make sense from what is somewhat confirmed, but seriously, like for example, in the FNAF movie, the kid who possesses Golden Freddy, his head is still intact. I mean, the kids look perfectly fine. And the only time we see Golden Freddy with just his head is just in FNAF 2, so it doesn't make any sense for Cassidy to be decapitated. And her being spring-locked would actually be way worse than being decapitated. Sorry. Gas. Cassidy suffered a much gruesome death than the other children, and being spring-locked would actually be possible. And due to the agony within Cassidy, it caused the Fredbear suit becoming Golden Freddy to become an apparition, a ghost, and to teleport. Now the vengeful spirit in UCN, I'm just going to say it's not Cassidy. It is not Cassidy. It's someone else completely. Entirely. It has to be Andrew. It just has to be Andrew. Come on, people. Especially the way they're described. Cassidy is a girl with long black hair. Andrew, well, his physical appearance is technically a boy with curly black hair and blue eyes and wearing a gator mask. Maybe. But the kid in UCN, the Vengeful Spirit, is vaguely a boy with blonde hair and blue eyes. And it somewhat references another kid, Kelsey, from the New Kid. And maybe Andrew was originally Kelsey? I'm just making up some assumptions, but that's what I believe. I mean, it's hard to tell at this point. Cassidy, Andrew, their physical appearances, anything. Now, the man in room 1280 might actually be possible now, especially with William Afton having a heartbeat. So, during UCN, would he still be alive? Maybe. Maybe he's suffering through hell. He's in hell, and the reason why he has a heartbeat is that his physical I'm not going to question it. And in FNAF 2, due to I'm just going to say this. The phone guy's phone call during night 6 is a recent message, and it was not during the DCI. Mostly because it was before the bite of 87 happened, where the phone guy, Ralph, mentions that the last day will be a birthday party. And he panics because none of the animatronics are acting right because someone used a yellow suit in the back. A spare yellow suit in the back. From the back rooms. Back room. Not back rooms. Sorry. Oh my god, what is with me talking? Okay. And considering that someone thought that William Afton used the Golden Freddy suit, due to the fact that the Spring Bonnie suit was in the FNAF 1 location and the safe room containing the suit was sealed off, it would actually make sense. But also there were theories about William Afton using the Fredbear suit instead of the Spring Bonnie suit to kill people, which is honestly BS. And also Golden Freddy suit, William Afton rebuilding himself with the Golden Freddy suit is also BS. I said this before in the video, and I'll say it again. Leave Golden Freddy, and by extension, Cassidy, alone. She possesses Golden Freddy. She is Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy does technically exist as both an apparition and as a physical suit. A physical suit that can't move because it's in suit mode. It's a springlock suit. It was in suit mode. It cannot move. And due to the agony, causing Golden Freddy to become an apparition and teleport. William Afton was springlocked in the Spring Bonnie suit, but did not actually die. Remnant caused him to survive and become Springtrap. I'm rambling about this. Sorry. But it really, really frustrates me about that people cannot seem to leave Golden Freddy and by extension Cassidy alone. It really, really frustrates me. I love Cassidy, and I don't care if she doesn't have an official physical appearance yet. I still love the character. I'm just gonna say I love her. I wish her all the best in the world. Really. And as for FNAF World, taking place either in FNAF 3 or UCN, FNAF World doesn't take place in UCN because of the clock, like, putting the minigames together of the minigames seen in FNAF 3, so FNAF World would technically take place before FNAF 3, not sure. I'm still not including FNAF World in my timeline of the FNAF canon for obvious reasons, because it's so confusing and I don't care about that much. So yeah, that's all for this weird, frustrating video. I hope you enjoyed it, or not, that's okay. Please stay safe out there. Stay at home. Please. That's all. See you tomorrow. Bye.